Hello guys and welcome to episode 73 of my Rome 2 Total War campaign with the Iceni tribe. Today we don't have much left to do in this particular turn because I actually couldn't move many of my armies in the last turn, so therefore there wasn't really much to do because the armies had to sort out the public order in certain settlements. So this time round we are just going to go through our agents quickly. I'm going to use this guy to have a go at attacking this noble again. I'm really hoping that he can kill him. Yes, there we go. That is amazing, because that noble was actually really high rank and he was causing discontent in Petra. So that's actually really good that that actually worked out. Let's go to Adiatorix. He's going to be by Memphis. These are all druids. So they're probably all going to stay in the same positions they're already in while they're converting the culture. So I'll leave them doing just that. All the armies are stuck in their positions due to happiness. Although Tyros seems pretty happy, which is a bit strange. And that might allow me to move Tyros on to attack Palmyra, but the trouble with doing that is I'm not actually in range to hit it in one turn, and I'll need to attack the Bithynians on the way anyway, so they can't take Tyros off me. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Let's just go ahead and click the end turn button.
We offer this as a sign of accord reached and new accords to come.
Pontus offering me a peace treaty for 7,600, and I'm not sure if I really want to take it. Like, Pontus is taken over one of my allies' provinces. They've taken over a province in Armenia, and they've taken over a region in Caucasia. So I want to take them back off them. They also, I think they own all of Armenia actually. So yeah, I want to take that off them. So this peace treaty isn't really what I want. So I'm going to actually decline that. So, one of my agents has been hindered. The Ambigatos. He's exposed a hidden agent, or he's been exposed. Adiatorix has actually died, and that's all the way up here, which is probably one of my armies. So we're going to go ahead and provide some heroic riders there, and I'm going to make him a member of the Elder Chiefs. Baracco can become the new leader of the Spear Runners. And that's good because actually that works out quite well in that army composition, because they already have 3 scout riders, and plus the general on horse will actually make them a lot more effective with all the druidic nobles on foot that they already have. So we've got Claudius here, druids increased in rank, and we can now move on to our forces to see what we can do. So let's just quickly upgrade Claudius towards being a dignitary. And then we can move on to Ambigatos, see what he can do. He got hindered by Galusa here, so we're going to try and assassinate him with a concealed blade. 41% chance of success, and we wounded him. Okay, that actually works out quite nicely. Ambigatos has increased in rank from that, actually, so let's go ahead and improve his skills. I'm going to actually increase his antagonist skill, so he gets the plus 12% campaign map movement range, and that will be really useful for moving him back north after he's messed around near Ptolemais Theron. So Ambigatos, that's what that was for. Then we got Peneos up here by Petra. He managed to kill the agent in the last turn, which is nice. Looks like Main is actually rebelled or taken over Adumatu off the Seleucids, because I swear that used to belong to the Seleucids. So that's interesting. Anyway, we're going to move Penios down towards Hegra, I think. And there is a hero here. So we're going to try and assassinate him with the concealed blade. And we wounded him. That works just as well. Gets him off the playing field for a little bit. And he's now increased to rank 8 Penios. That's ridiculous. He has come very, very far. We're going to increase his cunning by introducing him to reconnaissance, I think. Because the other changes I can make aren't actually worth doing, I don't think. Increasing his bard skill might be nice, but because he's going to spend so much time in enemy provinces, it's not very useful. So we're going to get the reconnaissance. Then we can go ahead and move on to our druids, but I think they will just stay where they are. So let's go straight on to the Iron Winds, who are docked in Hurrah. They're going to have to stay there due to the happiness issues. After these sacred enclosures are finished, actually, that would be pretty cool, because it means that the happiness will be much better in Nabatea, and we can actually go ahead and take out Hegra and Charmuthas in order to bring the province together. And to do that, I'm actually going to take the Mists of Doom out of Petra, and it should still be happy. Yes, it is. And we're going to move straight on and attack Hegra this turn. So they're defending with Eastern Spearmen and Mob and Slingers. I've got Chosen Swordband, Chosen Spearband, Veteran Riders, a few Levy Freemen and some Ballistas, so it should be a pretty easy battle, but just to avoid the auto-resolve losses, we're going to go ahead and fight this on the battle map. Okay, so it's nice and dry, and it looks like they sallied forth towards me, which is quite funny. And I've even got a hill position, so they're even at more of a disadvantage. I'm going to bring my 3 Brit and Ballista units together and place them amongst my slingers. Slingers can actually go slightly in front, and what we'll do is we'll line up my men behind, including my general. And as soon as they start to advance on my lines and my slingers need to retreat, I can rush forwards to the line and actually take positions in front of the ballistas. We're going to keep the other men on the flanks, of course, and the veteran riders all on one side because the enemy doesn't have any of their own cavalry. So there we go, bravo. Let's start the game there, and we should be able to use these ballistas straight away to pepper the enemy. So I'm going to use them all to fire on this Levy Pikeman unit. Ballistas had to move forward slightly then, and therefore amongst the slingers again. There go all the rocks flying towards this formation, and boom, that's a lot of dead men. Forcing them to run. I'm going to change target to this Eastern Spearman unit. See how much damage they take from the next volley. There's a lot of rocks coming in. And that did a good 30 men worth of damage by the looks of things. I'm going to now attack the one on the far right of their formation. And that did quite a lot of damage there. Okay, now we're going to have to move our line forwards. So let's run forwards, my men, in front of the slingers. And now we can use the ballistas with explosive rounds to disrupt the enemy's missile troops.
Got too slow, go! Lose! Ready for battle!
Get them all their separate targets. So it's breaking up these slinger formations, which is basically giving me a huge advantage. Now I'm going to put the chosen spear bands into shield screens so that they don't take as much damage from the missile fire. We're going to get my veteran riders to start moving around the right flank. Trying not to get all my men to randomly run up in a certain way though. I accidentally selected more units than I wanted then. It was interesting. Right, let's charge forwards into the enemy. And we're going to absolutely annihilate them. So, let's get the veteran riders to engage. And as soon as we break this army, we can just end the battle because it's a siege, so we don't need to chase them down in order to destroy the army. Here we go. Levy Freeman charging into the back of these Eastern Spearmen. So they've turned around and now they're likely to get slaughtered. Yep. There they go. Completely broken. Got my veteran riders coming across. Quickly go into the cinematic mode for once and have a look around until the mob running away and getting run down. The men are now charging into the back of this formation. And we'll start killing off more of their men. And knocking a few of them down and killing them off. It's got an entire Levy Freeman unit back there. But that's it. We've won the day. Going to end the battle there. Decisive victory, of course. We lost 14 men. They lost 1,651. Because there's so many light units, the kills got spread out quite evenly between all my forces, which is nice because it means that all of my forces get increased experience. One of the units ranked up, and we're going to go ahead and raise this settlement because somebody told me that by raising a settlement it both occupies and sacks at the same time, which means I don't have to attack twice and incur the penalty of the public order like multiple times. So that should be pretty good. We'll just raise it and that should apply towards our overall victory condition. We just get a more immediate penalty rather than a penalty that lasts over time. So here we're going to build 2 enclosed lands, I think, or we could build another second enclosure, but I'm not sure what I'd make it into. I think we'll just go with 2 enclosed lands. We'll upgrade this farm in this province as well, and that makes Hurrah ours, which is really nice. I need to go ahead and repair the Hellenistic hamlet, and then we can have a look at the consorts of Morrigan. They're going to have to stay there. Woad warriors, they're nice and replenished now, or at least enough in order to head down to Ptolemais Theron. So we're going to go ahead and start moving into their province again. We'll get Abraucus's Vanquishers up here and see what they can do. So they're not really in range to... Well, they're in range to attack Amasia, but I don't necessarily want to do that. I want to probably take out Pontus first. So that means taking out these Armenian provinces. So, like Armavia, Tushpa, and Arsa Mustasa. And I'll probably have to do that with the Swords of Power and Abraucus's Vanquishers, although using Abraucus's Vanquishers might be risky because if the Bithynians attack me from Amasia, then I'm going to be left out in the open. Either way, I can't move either of those armies at the moment due to them having to sort out the public order in the provinces that they took over. So here we're going to go ahead and convert these shrines to... that one's a Shrine of Resmerta, and this one will be a Shrine of Tutatis. We're going to convert this to a port, and upgrade the village to a barbarian village. So that's that. We'll see if we can move on this army, the Will of Andrasta. It's going to actually make them -9. But what I'm thinking is, if because Palmyra is actually part of the same province, if I take over Palmyra with this army, it won't actually matter too much if the army stays in the same province. So I'm going to go ahead and attack that this turn, just to hurry things up a little bit. And it looks like we actually have to take out 2 Seleucid armies in order to succeed. Now this could be very, very interesting. And therefore, I'm actually tempted to get a mercenary unit or so to help me out here. Maybe some mercenary horse skirmishers might be nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and hire those. And then we're going to attack Enyo's destroyers. And this will hopefully draw out the army that's in Palmyra, which is the companions of Hercules. Is that? Heracles? And yeah, well, hopefully I'll be able to take over Palmyra after destroying both those armies. This is going to be a hard battle though. I am extremely outnumbered, but I'm going to have to incredibly rely on my use of ballistas to take advantage of this battle. My levy freemen otherwise are going to take a lot of damage from those missile forces. So let's go ahead and fight this on the battle map. Hopefully we get a nice position to advance from. I'm going to start the deployment with it being dry, and it actually looks like we're heading uphill. Oh dear, this could get very, very ugly. Okay, gonna whack my slingers in front. We'll get the ballistas to just sit slightly behind. We'll get my wall of levy freemen to move up, and they can create a shield screen if they actually come towards me to attack. We'll get the painted ones behind. We'll get the general behind as well. Painted ones on either side, and my heroic nobles and the painted ones unit in the center. Then we'll get the veteran riders together, and the skirmishers can stay separate. And these are my mercenary horse skirmishers. So we're going to keep them with the standard shot because they're the most accurate. Then we're going to use these to try and whittle down some of the enemy cavalry. So here we go, we're going to start the battle now. Looks like my ballistas are in range to hit some of the enemy forces, which will force them to move forwards. So let's go ahead and aim at this unit of slingers here. And hopefully the rocks will spread enough in order to destroy quite a few people. So this is a really nice shield bearers unit here. I might have to focus that with the rocks. Hopefully take some of them out. Otherwise we just got hillmen to deal with, and these hillmen are probably match up against my levy freemen quite well. But it's more the cavalry that I'm worried about, so I might start targeting the cavalry. We're damaging his general unit quite significantly with those few volleys. But now we're going to target these cavalry units, and we should be able to give ourselves a bit more of an advantage. See if we can destroy a lot of these light cavalry here. Horses die really easily to those rocks. So we're going to group these guys, and we're going to put them into the formation so I can swiftly move them forwards like this. and create a shield screen. So we've got the other army coming from the left. I'm actually going to stop these ballistas from firing and change their positions back towards the center.
The enemy's hidden units.
I'm going to create the shield screen. And we're going to get these veteran riders to start engaging the missile forces of the enemy.
Is under attack.
Find your target! Melee fighters ready!
Some light cavalry are trying to engage my horse skirmishers. So we're going to get those out of there. I'm going to engage on the left flank. The veteran riders are now engaged with some skirmish cavalry, some mercenary Persian cavalry, some light cavalry. They should do alright. Going to charge my heroic nobles forwards now. Going to rearrange my slingers so they are in a better position. It looks like my veteran riders are doing really well. Although one of the units is getting a bit more depleted now because they are taking missile fire from the left here. These horse skirmisher units doing a lot of damage. What I need to do is try and get some levy freemen over there. So I might break these guys out of a shield screen and send them over to the left to help out with those cavalry. I'm going to start trying to engage some of these missile forces. Going to get my horse skirmishers to move over to the left. My veteran riders have done really well over here, but unfortunately it looks like I am unable to finish off the enemy.
Our horses love blood!
There's a shield bearer unit there. I need to be careful with that. Get the heroic nobles over there to help engage with those. These levy freeman units are going to have to move towards the left flank here because my levy freemen are being caught out. So I'm actually going to get all of my men that are currently melee units and at the front back together.
This is a shameful display.
Because at the moment we're too spread out. I've lost my veteran riders on the left. And these units on the right are running way too far out.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
So we're now going to engage into the back of the shield bearers.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
We hunger for blood and battle.
Could actually lose this battle.
They will bleed for us.
Going to war cry onto these eastern spearmen. We're going to intimidate the enemy general unit.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Okay.
We hunger for blood and battle.
Get these painted ones to charge into the back of this eastern spearman unit, and these levy freemen can attack the hillmen. We'll get these spearmen to engage. At the moment they're not really doing anything. Need to make sure that my men continue to push forwards on the enemy so that we keep engaged at all times. Doing really well here though in making them rout, which is working out very, very well.
Our men flee the field of battle.
We've been
This is
chased
a shameful display.
by Persian cavalry.
Heroic nobles.
Going to get my general to go and engage their general on the left here.
The enemy general is dead.
And we actually killed him. Works out even better.
Battle ready.
Continue pushing forwards the rest of the men now. And it looks as though could win this battle.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
I'm gonna get my ballista unit to actually engage these Eastern Spearmen while I charge them in the back actually with these slinger units. Need to use everything we can at the moment to rout the enemy, because at the moment it's still pretty close. Some silver shield swordsmen there. Gonna get my men to turn around. These guys can all just run off, I don't really care. I'm gonna put these guys into a frenzy as they engage. I'm going to war cry onto these guys and intimidate them as well. I'm going to put my men into a frenzy. We're gonna hack down these silver shield swordsmen. Okay, so we've done really well there. We just need to clear up the rest of the missile forces.
We have discovered the enemy's
over
hidden
here.
units.
Find your targets.
We are still being chased by the mercenary Persian cavalry. Slowly whittling them down, but not enough. And it looks like they've been engaged. So I might lose this horse skirmisher unit, unfortunately.
We will pierce their heart. We'll kill
The enemy general
Managed
is
to
dead.
destroy the silver shield warriors. Don't tell me that's more reinforcements coming in. Oh, it looks like the army's actually reforming. Holy crap, that's not good. They've like retreated and now they're reforming. So we need to make sure that we continue to run down as many men as possible. So my levy freemen engaging these Persian archers. We've got these painted ones, they can chase after those. We need to make sure that all our men get together. And these levy freemen throwing spears into the back of these slingers. Managed to get a few kills there. Run those guys down. But again, we have a lot of men to kill over here. This is really bad. Hopefully with my general still alive, I can use the intimidate and war cry in order to win this battle. Now this was a bit over ambitious of me to try and actually attempt this battle. I'm surprised how well it's gone, because by the time I actually realised the quality of the units that I was fighting against, it's obviously too late to turn back. But it's actually really interesting to have a good, decent fight. I'm going to go ahead with a quick reload and absolutely annihilate these units. So they're going to die very quickly with this barrage of stones flying towards them. I'm going to continue to charge them with the levy freemen at the same time. And now we're going to withdraw these levy freemen units from chasing down this slinger unit, because their army is reforming on the left here. Okay, so done well here. We've managed to shatter a couple of units. So let's get the army all back together. We're going to take them out of the group. How do I delete the group? I can't remember. Yep, doesn't really matter. I'll just use these guys. We'll line them up. Get the slingers in front to form the screen in order to try and take out a couple of units and make the rest of them rout. Obviously I've still got my general alive. They have lost both their generals, so we are at a huge advantage in that respect. Now they've got a hill advantage. Brilliant! So I'm just going to walk my men up to the right to make sure they don't advance too far onto me. My slingers to the front. I'm going to start firing at them as soon as possible. going to charge them down, and I'm going to use my general skill on them as soon as I can.
Warriors of Britain!
So quick reload's nearly redone,
Fire on us!
and now we can start wasting them. Especially considering they're so clumped, we're going to do a lot of damage with the slingers.
Levy freemen!
God curse you! We hunger for blood and battle! Charge!
Yeah, we're starting to break a couple of their units, which is really nice. We're doing a ton of damage.
Levy freemen!
Orders!
Get these men spread out.
Warriors! Ready!
Start chasing down the men.
Britons!
So we're going to war cry onto the closest
Levy freemen!
unit. Engage these mercenary Syrian archers up here.
Ready for battle! Spearmen ready for
Looks like we're going to be able to break this mob unit.
Levy!
Charge down the rest. The slingers running forwards. My heroic nobles running forwards.
Levy freemen!
If these guys stop to attack, they're just going to take a huge barrage from my other slinger units.
Levy freemen! You have us.
So we've got to keep chasing them, otherwise we will never win.
Heroic
Trouble is, if I get my men too spread out, I'll still be in a bit of a predicament. So that's one unit disbanded there.
Spearmen!
Gonna get my men to turn.
What run? Curse you! Levy freemen! Ready!
Make sure that that unit's supported. They've broken. That's an issue.
Levy freemen!
Get my slinger units forwards.
Levy!
Group my men up again.
Levy freemen! Ready! The oaks are our strength. Freemen!
Now these units are just gonna get wasted.
Our general has fallen.
I don't know how the hell that happened, but he has indeed died.
We are taking trophies!
An entire
I
unit
don't know
has
why the
perished.
heroic nobles are so depleted, or why the general died. That's just, so it seems a bit random.
Run! Curse you!
Either way, I need to get these slingers firing again, otherwise I'm just gonna lose them all. Hurry up, men.
Our men flee the field
Oh,
of
no.
battle.
That's
This
not
is
good.
a shameful display.
Sons of Britain! Move it! Heroic nobles! Charge!
Come on, men, spread out. Start firing. They're not even firing. What are they doing? I thought I had this. This is really annoying.
Heroic nobles!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Slingers! Slingers!
Okay, that's not good. My slingers are run out of ammo.
Our spears are yours!
Well, actually, that's not too bad.
Ready! Sons of the oak! Warriors eager for blood!
Go on, men. Make them rout.
Missile-armed warriors! Hurrah!
Charge into them.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Levy Freeman unit is pressing forwards. Heroic nobles taking shots in the back, unfortunately. Oh my lord, this is so close. Oh, but Jesus, I completely forgot about the cavalry. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Missile warriors! Heroic nobles!
That is definitely not good. Okay, we managed to make that break. Okay, that's really good. Okay, Okay, so we're going to turn that unit around. These slingers can engage with these slingers. Oh, bollocks. They took a massive volley into the side there. What the hell is going on? Come on, man, just attack. I don't care about your stupid formation. What are you trying to do?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh, but lord. Okay, this slinger unit didn't rout. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. Back they go. This is so backwards and forwards. It's ridiculous. Okay, come on, Levy Freeman. Engage properly. Yes. Yes. Make them rout. Good. Good. Go, Levy Freeman. Destroy them.
Our men flee the field
Oh,
of battle.
no. No, they didn't. Okay, these guys are just gonna have to turn around and fight because there's not much they can do. Well, they can't outrun the cavalry. Okay, we made those guys rout. Okay, let's move back. 2 units Levy Freeman versus a unit of mercenary Persian cavalry. Brilliant. Okay, so what we can do is ask them to attack, and we can use counter-cavalry tactics, and hopefully we will smash them. That is the idea. We're getting these slingers to run after them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, the mercenary Persian cavalry just annihilated my unit. Really frustrating. Oh, I wish this unit wasn't so derpy. So annoying. Okay, counter cavalry tactics, kick in.
We are losing ground.
Come on, men. Don't let me down. Oh my god. No! Come on. This is taking
Our
the
men
piss.
flee the field
No.
of battle.
How am I
This
losing
is a
this?
shameful display.
This is one of the most epic battles I've ever played. No. No. That did not just happen. I tried my best. We killed twice as many as we lost. But we still lost. Wow. That is some serious damage there done to my army. We managed to kill so many. The valiant defeat. A bit over ambitious there.
For the tribe!
And a wonderful
Retreat, my warriors!
long episode for you guys. I'm gonna have to go with some heroic nobles just to bulk up that army. And I'm going to have to make sure that I buy some mercenaries to make sure that the army doesn't just get disintegrated. Wow. Well, that didn't work out as planned. And putting them into a forced march stance will only get them ambushed next turn. Wow. I seriously hope you guys enjoyed this episode, because unfortunately that has been my time. I didn't expect that to go as well as it did, but when I had like victory in my sights, I didn't grasp it, unfortunately, and they managed to get away with splitting up my forces and whittling me down enough. So those cavalry, they came out of nowhere. I completely forgot about them. And they just came back and destroyed me. Really unfortunate. My men were completely exhausted. They couldn't catch up to the enemy slingers, although that Levy Freeman squad did a really good job of killing off those 2 units. But it just wasn't enough. I tried my best, guys. It was really epic. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.